Michael Creed, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I love what you have going on here. This is amazing.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the 3rd Street Market Hall.
Oh, tell me all about it. Let's go.
Excited. There's a lot to talk about here.
I know. Eric, we're sitting here at the 3rd Street Market Hall, and this place is amazing. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you guys to get this place going.
Sure. Well, this is replaced the old Grand Avenue Mall, which was in downtown Milwaukee, which was built in 1982. And over the few decades since, I mean, really the mall went kind of unused. And so what to do with 35,000 square foot in the middle of downtown was to do what we're doing now. So it was an incredible opportunity to create this space because of the square footage that was available here.
Eric, you're invested here as the operations manager, which means to me that you have some passion in this project. So tell me what your passion is about this project.
Passion of this project is to become Milwaukee's living room, to bring people from all over the city, from the suburbs down here to spend some time as a community, a diverse group of people, spend some time downtown.
And that's exactly what Milwaukee needs. You know, as we come out of the pandemic, we're starting to see more and more people come downtown.
Really, it's a celebration of Milwaukee, too. All the vendors we have here are local people who are contributors to the community that we vetted, who have great product. So really, it's a celebration of Milwaukee as a whole that we're doing here and that we're trying to celebrate.
Some of the game opportunities that are here are shuffleboard. I saw a large Jenga game, there's bags, and something I saw called snookball. What is that?
Well, snookball is pool with your feet.
Okay.
So you're playing pool with soccer balls.
Wow.
But to your point, a lot of different type of gaming here. They're all first come, first serve. And again, the idea is for people to come down here and spend some time, have something to do downtown rather than just sit at a bar or go to a restaurant. So in addition to what you said, shuffleboard, we have cornhole bags, we have a Nintendo gaming area, we have a Topgolf swing suite, Photoverse, which is our selfie museum as well.
And the food that's here definitely has a Wisconsin flavor to it. So give me
100%.
some like #1 Milwaukee-based things that you're gonna find here. What are those?
Sure, well we have Dairyland, which is our anchor tenant. They do great burgers, cheese curds, of course, chicken sandwich, but they also have an agreement with the Wisconsin Dairyland Council.
Okay.
So they get sweet cream from them and make custard right here at their place on site, and it is absolutely delicious.
Nothing says Wisconsin and Milwaukee more than
Right?
that, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Talk to me about what the inspiration is for Dairyland, why this is an important part for you all to be in, and really what your passion is about the Westtown project.
Well, you know, Dairyland is a representation of what we love and cherish about some of the traditions of Wisconsin and the burger culture that we think that is, you know, kind of home in Milwaukee. So, you know, one thing that we do is we make all our burgers, we grind fresh in-house and patty every day.
Okay.
And another unique feature of what we're doing is that we make all our custard base fresh in-house from local milk and cream. So that's something that not a lot of people are doing, if anybody's doing. We have a partnership with Sassy Cow Creamery out of Columbus, Wisconsin, and that's where all our milk and cream comes from.
Nice.
And we don't add any vanilla to our base. If you notice, we call it sweet cream. The reason behind this is that we're just trying to highlight the beauty and the sweetness of pure, fresh Wisconsin dairy. One of the things that we want to try and do is really connect back with the people that we're getting our products from. So working with the farms about where the milk is coming from and how they're raising their cattle. You know, eventually trying to do more with where the beef is coming from and the poultry, and then working with local, you know, farmers and producers to make sure that we're supporting our community and getting the best products that we can.
Why are you drawn to this location personally?
We've been waiting for this project for a long time, and we've been behind it every step of the way because we think and we know and we believe that this is going to be a transformative part for the Westtown. But part of Dairyland's core is to build and be part of the community. And all of us in the partnership, you know, being from the Milwaukee area and loving Milwaukee, and you know, this is our home. Like, let's be part of that and try to build this community and be part of this revitalization and doing something that we love and enjoy.
Here at the 3rd Street Market Hall, it looks like you're just getting started. What does the future look like for you all?
Well, we're still, you know, waiting for all the people to come back to the office space after COVID. So this is going to be a place where everybody's going to come for lunch. We're connected to the Skywalk here downtown, so during the winter months as we approach December, November, January,
right.
People will be coming and won't have to go outside to come here for lunch and enjoy up to 24 different food vendors that we offer here.
Okay.
You know, and really we're trying to bring this area west of the river downtown back to what it was in the middle to early 1900s, which is theaters down Wisconsin Avenue, a place for entertainment, a place where it's a destination where people want to come and hang out downtown.
Got it. I'm very excited for what you're doing. Downtown is a fun place to be. It's a great place for families, and things like this are exactly what Milwaukee needs to get into that space.
And we're excited to be a part of it. We're excited to offer this for, you know, not only as a business, but really for the city of Milwaukee,
Right.
and that's what we want to celebrate.
Bigger picture than just a business for sure.
100%.
You can see it everywhere. The vibe here is fun, family, chill, exactly what we need downtown.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Place to live and work as well.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it.
Great
Thanks for
talking to
showing
you.
us your space as well.
Thanks for being here.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
So I know that they've coined Sheboygan the Malibu of the Midwest. So what are your thoughts on that and your inspiration for this store?
Well, the Malibu of the Midwest is a really unique phrase. We've had some days that have produced those type of conditions. Malibu is a right brake, it's a right-hand brake, so when we get a good south, it brakes right, and if it lines up right with the wind and the waves, it can be a really fun day. So.
I hear people come from all over the world to check out Sheboygan and to check out the lake. I know that surfing is just known here. Have you had people come in your shops? And
Definitely, especially the last few years, it's growing as far as it being known as a surf destination in the lakes. It's cool to hear. It's cool to see. We're here in summer sometimes, and somebody will come by and hey, we were gonna go to the preseason Packer game, and we decided to stop by here and check out your shop. I'm well, that's awesome.
so you are on the map. You are where to go when you want to talk surfing on the Great Lakes and Sheboygan in general. So do you or your employees, do you teach surfing lessons if somebody wanted to get started?
Definitely. We offer rentals and lessons. I have a full staff to be able to do lessons for surfing and kiteboarding. So it's anybody who wants to get out on the water and doesn't really know how to, we can definitely help.
Nice. So if somebody's never tried surfing before and wants to get in it and wants to, get their feet wet, what do you really recommend for them to get started?
Just give us a call, drop us a line, shoot us a message. We have some information on our website about renting and lessons and things like that. We could steer them in the right direction. We recently added a forecasting page to our website that kind of shows the local conditions, all the webcams that are available where you can see actually where the surf breaks are. So it's a really good resource to have.
I know that we were talking earlier about some people from Alaska and Australia. They're searching you out.
Yeah, and again, it's it seems like over the years, I didn't start the surf. There's a long history of a community of surfers here dating back, more than 50 plus years. And I feel just blessed to even know some of those guys and surf with them. And people wow, you can surf on the lakes, and they're really impressed with that. So every once in a while, somebody will come in from out of state, even out of the country, and they'll we heard about this. I bought a t-shirt from you guys 3 years ago on your website, and I had to come by, and I'm that's cool. It reaches that far out. The fresh water is really nice to have, especially our water. It's clean and clear, and it's pretty good.
Nice. So Mike, tell me a little bit about the different boards. I see that you have different brands. This one is Stewart.
Bill Stewart's a traditional shaper from California. That's one of his models. That is a longboard. So they're different sizes. Again, longboards are usually like 8'6" to 9 foot and bigger. And long meaning that it's a little bit bigger, a little bit easier to catch waves. We mostly use longboards in the lake here, but you can go down to pretty much any size you want. We want sometimes a little bit more volume because of the mushier waves, but there's days that definitely can produce big enough waves for shortboarding. But again, that can all vary from different sizes like 8'6", 9'6", 10 foot, 7'6", even up to the big 11 footers right here that can catch a little ripple. So
somebody like me who would be a beginner coming and saying, hey Mike, I want some surf lessons, where would you put me?
We'd start gentle longboard, 9 to 10 foot, and kind of go from there. And like some people progress really quickly and they want to try something a little bit smaller on the bigger days. So
you don't have to worry about sharks on the Great Lakes.
Don't have to worry about sharks. We do a lot of stand-up paddle boards throughout the year, whether it be for flat water paddling or even for surfing. That's come about pretty big in the last 10 to 12 years, and we were probably one of the first shops to do it in the mid-2000s. So it was like 2006, I think, when we brought them in. And we kind of got to the point where like we did so many of them, we stopped doing like kayaks and stuff back in the day, and we stocked a lot of them, we rented a lot of them. We have a full-time rental dock in the summer. So they're really popular. We get a lot of people traveling even up from Chicago to buy them and rent them. So it's been a really big part of our store over the many years.
So when you rent them, do you do it on Lake Michigan or go to some of the smaller lakes?
Anywhere.
Okay.
People come in and you can put one of these boards on top of a vehicle and drive away. It's really easy. It's a third the weight of a kayak, so it's a lot easier to paddle. And when you're standing up and you're looking down in the water, it's a great way to get on the water. So we've always been really on top of like keeping different types of boards stocked. And some of the new things that have been coming out now have like been the wing boards. That's kind of a new thing since it's kind of an offshoot of kiteboarding and windsurfing. It's almost like an airplane wing, but underwater. Oh. It creates lift when it generates a little speed, and it kind of rises out of the water, and there's no resistance, so it's kind of like you're gliding and it's quiet.
So when I was just in San Francisco, I saw these and they were way out of the water holding on to a kite.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. It looked like they were flying. They were having a blast. They were following the wake of the boat.
It's super fun, and it's like a great addition to kiteboarding and surfing because you can surf foil, you can kite foil, you can wing foil. All of that can be done right in Sheboygan.
That is amazing. Thanks.